Hello, everyone. It's good to see you all. I actually miscounted by mistake. Today, I thought was day 30. It's actually day 31. So you could say it's been a full month now. And a lot of progress, a lot of craziness. Obviously, if you've been following along, it's been pretty interesting. One question that I wanted to answer today that I've been getting quite frequently. I've been gone for a little bit, especially from work, and while I'm trying to get all this, sorted out and pieced together, and really what's gonna happen to me, it obviously provides for some downtime or what some people would perceive to be downtime. So the question that I've been getting is what I've been doing to fill my time. And I figured I would answer that in one of these videos. And so there's no better time than the present to answer some of those questions. And I started making a list, and I've been doing a lot, actually. Besides the obvious, I've been, getting a lot of rest. I've been trying to, increase my energy levels and just try to, do the usual, pain management type things. So, I've been trying to get, that locked down, but that's all like normal stuff and that you would assume would be happening with all of this. And so, I just wanted to kind of share some of the things that have been filling my time while I'm, getting my act together. So, first thing I've been doing a lot of is research, a lot of research. What exactly do I have or potentially could still end up having or getting or being diagnosed with, and what does that all mean? And it's been pretty reassuring for me. The kind of cancer that I have is treatable, and I know it's not incurable, or it is incurable, and it could obviously come back or get worse, but they can treat it. And in my pancreas side, surgery could actually remove it. But if it has spread, there's a treatment plan for me. And so I've been doing a lot of research on what that looks like. How's that going to affect me? What does that entail? And it's been a pretty sobering experience because you try to find you know the right answer. And let's be honest, not everything you read on the internet is exactly accurate. But it does give you kind of an overall ballpark figure. It's like reading a lot of reviews on Amazon or Yelp. You're going to see everything, but if you read something consistently enough, then it's enough to kind of go on. And so, that's kind of what I've been doing a lot in my research, especially with the possible treatments. And not only that, I know a lot of people have, suggested some, natural treatments and some, therapies that way. And I've looked into some of that. I've tried some of that. Some of them, believe it or not, when you do your research on some of it, say absolutely do not do. So that's been kind of interesting. So I don't know. I am just trusting my care team, and what they say for me is what's going to go. And, obviously I don't want to do anything that's going to, derail their good work. So, but that's been a good chunk of my time, is just researching and just educating myself on really what this is and what this looks like, and what I could do, going forward. Another thing that I've been doing a lot of is connecting with a lot of friends and family, and that's been so great because that's what's kept my spirit so up. So I know I've said it so many times, and I know so many of you are just afraid of what to say, or they don't know what to say, or they're scared of it. Don't be. It is what it is. I mean, it's the elephant in the room. I'm addressing it here. I'm not afraid of it, and you shouldn't be either. But I love hearing from everybody. I love, talking and connecting, and it makes me feel better. And I think it helps all of you feel better too, knowing that I am still real and I am still, you know, you know, the same Chris that I always was. It's just I'm dealing with something. But the overwhelming support has been great, and I really do appreciate it. So please keep it coming. The texts, the calls, the stop bys, everything's been so great, and I really do appreciate it a lot. It's really made me feel better, especially emotionally and mentally, to have that kind of support behind me, and it really just kind of solidifies, why I'm doing this, why I'm going to be doing what I'm going to be doing in the future. So that's been a really positive thing. I've been doing a lot of reading, reading a lot of stuff. Not probably what you would assume I would be reading, but as you know, based on what you see here, I'm a big comic book guy, so I've been getting into a lot of my collected works and, diving into that again and kind of feeling like a kid and again and, releasing a lot of that stress. So that's been good. I've been able to, plow through quite a bit, but that's been good. It's relaxing. It's something that you don't have to think about and you can just have a good time with and appreciate it, for the art that it is. And speaking of art, as you see behind me, I've been commissioning a lot of new statue pieces as well as a lot of original art that you kind of see on the wall behind me. That's been really great, and to connect with all of those people that I work with on those, and and they know what's going on, and being able to see these things come to fruition has been really great, and being able to connect with that and continue doing that is always a real big passion of mine. I've really been fascinated with art as a whole, and the creativity that goes into it. I believe helps me with a lot of my creativity, and I'm just so jealous of that skill. I don't have it. Those of you who know me know I don't have it, but it's something definitely that's fun for me. It's probably my number one escape passion hobby that I have. Obviously, I put a lot into it. A lot of it because I get a lot from it, and I enjoy it, and so I've been really diving into that. In fact, over the last few weeks, I think 8 weeks, I started a new YouTube show revolving two-dimensional art, the commissioned paper pieces. So you can find that. And that's been a lot of fun doing that with Danny and Ramon and Jerry, as we share experiences and what we have coming in, and helping those through the traps that we've fallen into over the years doing this hobby. And so that's been really great, and the reach on that's been pretty awesome, and it's been a really great detractor from what I have going on, and I really do appreciate that and them for their partnership in all of this. Something that some of you know, but I don't know if all of you know, is recently my business partner and I, John Phillips, we wrote and published our first book. It's called The Nighting Initiative. It's been more successful than we possibly ever could have imagined. It's been a really great experience. You can get it on Amazon. It's been just an unbelievably fulfilling journey. One I'm very happy to have partnered with John on. But we're getting ready to wrap up book two. I'm finishing up my last piece of it, rewriting a couple others of the pieces that I have. So we're looking forward to having book two done within the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks. So that's going to be pretty exciting to do, and as well as something that none of you know. And I hope, John, you're okay by me saying this, but we're close enough. It's okay. But Comstock Magazine asked John and I to write an article for their September issue. So dropping in September at a newsstand near you or on their online magazine, Comstock Magazine, there'll be an article by John and I. So that's pretty exciting. We're really looking forward to that. Having another published work is something really cool. Definitely something we weren't expecting, but we're really grateful for that opportunity. Just another, feather to add in the cap. That's, me and John, and something that we're building, and it's been pretty cool, and so we're really proud of it. And so if you have the opportunity, go check it out or run over to the newsstand, pick up a copy. That'd be great. Support them in their faith and trust in us. Finally, I've been, spending a lot of time thinking about the future, thinking about the immediate future, and the future going forward, especially with like, treatment plans, and what that's going to look like, and how am I going to react to that? How am I going to, how's the family going to react to that? All of that is so just unknown. And so me being a planner, trying to plan through that and try to get through all of that has been a little bit of a challenge, mostly because it's so unknown, but it is what it is. And so, getting that done, and it's led me to, my special project, which I'm not necessarily willing to say yet or ready to say yet, but there is something that I am going to with all of this, and I think it'll be a really positive impact on this community and the world, I'm hoping. But it's just a small thing that I hope can maybe add to a bigger thing. And when that time comes and I'll be able to share that, I will. But I'm not ready yet, but planning for sure. So anyway, I hope that answers a lot of the questions that I know some of you have had, or if didn't answer that in the best way when we spoke. But that's been most of my time. It's been good to keep busy. It's good to keep occupied with some other things, just, mentally stimulating. It's been pretty cool. And, I just appreciate all of you. I still maintain I'm the luckiest man on the face of the earth. I'm very grateful for everything that I've been given. I've been very grateful for, all of you and all the support that I get, and I'm going to continue to get. And so there's not a day, hour, minute that goes by that I don't think about all of you, and how much I appreciate all of that support. So anyway, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're continuing to have a great week, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.